Our next speaker, George Meyers.
Thank you, Janice. I really wanted to discuss chickens this evening, but a matter of imminent importance came to my attention, so I'll address that instead. It comes from an article in the Journal Times, quote, 2 electronic sensors mounted near the truck's compactor door can determine each resident's participation in the city recycling program. The next day, a letter to the editor written by Casey Rouse regarding the bins appeared in the Journal Times, wherein Casey warns of the future consequences of such technology when combined with the big government such as we have here in Racine. But there's more, much more. The organization that operates the recycling program, the Department of Public Works, and the man who heads up that organization, Richard Jones, are the exact same people that head up the unit inspection team that violates the individual constitutional rights to due process of law and appeal of the residents of this very city more than 5,000 times a year. There is no love lost between this city bureau and the rights of man. And it doesn't end there. When Richard Jones marches his body to this lectern, it is not to find out what the aldermen of the city want him to do. The aldermen are searching for his advice and consent on what he wants them to do. As we climb to the top of this pyramid of power, expecting to find somebody, a mayor perhaps, who can hold in check this onslaught of our rights, we find instead another bureaucrat. Rounding out this perfect storm of big government intrusion into our lives, we have a city administrator, Tom Friedel, a bureaucrat tending to the bureaucracy. While the mayor scours the countryside looking for more funds and grants with which to feed this growth of bureaucratic activity that engulfs our lives with failed promises of a utopian existence. Every alderman sitting here and the mayor have taken an oath to support the Constitution of the United States. But during the entire growth of UNIT and the recycling program, which has been going on for years, I have not heard one word on this floor in defense of constitutional rights. The real purpose of this chip is being revealed across this country and in Europe. It is not to return lost carts to their intended destination. The purpose of the chip is to monitor participation, as is finally being confessed by several governments. The next step, as is being done in some jurisdictions, is to combine the chip with a measuring device that weighs each container as it is loaded onto the truck, and people who don't participate or even under-participate are fined accordingly. We, the people of Racine, need to get rid of this chip and the people propagating it or suffer the consequences Casey outlines in his letter. In my next presentation, I hope to get away from this dreary subject of the loss of freedom and turn my attention back to that marvelous barnyard creature that spends its life and then even death contributing to our health and happiness, the chicken.